Good afternoon, everyone. Today is July 5th, 2020. It is 74, but feels like a glorious 84 here in North Idaho. I'm Jody, and welcome to Moose Flats Farm. Well, now that I got most of the chicken coop kind of cleaned out, I'm going to do the thorough summer clean where I get as much shavings out as possible, come in with the hose and spray it down, and then this afternoon put fresh shavings down after the wood floor is kind of dried. I'm going to use some of these shavings in the garden and some just on the other side under their covered area. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 hens plus my one silky on nest boxes, so let's see how many of them I make upset by cleaning this out. And as you see, I did remove the bird block from this side. I still have the lower part because the little ones are still in the brooder. And it's one of those, Brad and Angelo had the other open area if they were going to jump out and be with the big chickens, so I think it will be fine. So, gonna get on with cleaning. In the brooder side, I'm just gonna, for now, just scrape it up and dump it onto the other side. That'll just make it easier, so that way I'm not stepping over the wall as much. That was a fail. Well, now that I got this side basically down to dirt, I'm gonna work on the other side. How many of you am I gonna make upset? Well, I got 3 wheelbarrows for in the garden. Now I'm just gonna rake and scoop the rest of it out for their covered area. And I found a Muscovy egg I missed. I'm not sure how old, so I'm not gonna try eating this one. First one that's upset. And she was the 5th one that came in. And the main reason I'm not going to use this part in the garden is it's a little heavier deposits of the chicken manure. So,
You look like you're having so much fun.
Oh yeah. It's a little warm in here with the sweatshirt on. Now that I got that down to basically dirt, gonna go outside, rake that around a little bit, bring the hose in, rinse this stuff down a little bit, and this afternoon fill it full of shavings. I'll move you guys out of the way since that camera's not waterproof. Well, raking the shavings around and moving the nest box, I pulled an idjit move. Let me show you what I did. That was their window in the chicken coop. Completely forgot the outside nest box was what was helping hold it up so it wouldn't fall over. So now we're going to hang some plastic, but before we do that I need to get the inside washed out. And this time I'm just going to film it just because who knows what will happen.
We wanted to make that hinged anyway, didn't we?
Yeah, that was it. Oh my gosh.
Yep. What are you guys all doing in there? Double bath. Huh?
Not being disturbed by Moni's cleaning.
Oh, but this stuff's gonna come off and go all over.
Well, nothing exciting happened doing that. While the chicken coop finishes drying, I'm going to work on kind of replanting my window boxes. My juvenile hens have taken to heavily sleeping there. And so, going to kind of replant them a little bit. I got 2 different types of sweet potato vines, and I'm going to do galvanized fencing as opposed to the plastic fencing. So hopefully that will keep them out, and hopefully these guys will take off. So thought I had a partial roll of wire. Of course can't find it, so going to have to trim up some pieces to make it work. Okay, now that I got that planted, and I know sweet potato vines really don't climb up, they're more of a hanger, but from what I was reading, you can train them to kind of climb, so I'm gonna get the galvanized around, and I think it will help shade the greenhouse if I can get them to go up and then over. wondering if I take that and bend these edges around, is that going to be enough to keep them out? Actually, the better question is how many times this year am I going to transplant the plant in that planter? I think something like that. And then attach it in a couple spots. Wrong tip. Right tip. Get down, chicken licking. Yes. Turkey's in the tractor. Since I was brilliant and broke the window, I'm gonna hang. Oh yeah, plenty long enough. This guy, at least for this time of year, to keep them in and critters out. Let's see how strong this nest box is. Are you inspecting my work there, Yeti? Did I do a good job? Well, I'll keep them roosting in the window. We'll get some more staples and finish getting it stapled in. Got the shavings all spread out, the nest box there, the walls kind of washed down. Looks pretty good. And as you see, got a chicken on the fence. See if I can catch her and clip her wing. That was not so much on the catching, but so you guys know we were planning on moving these two guys this spring. Everything got busy and they're just getting huge. So I'm gonna go through, lop them back, and hopefully this fall, gonna make no promises because our to-do list always seems to grow. Get these guys cleaned back and at least keep them from shading the garden. Well, at least there it's more of a manageable area. I have to go back through there and get that clipped back, but getting there. And now, as you can see, we've gotten, and I'll show you the rest of them, we've gotten the uprights painted, but could not get to those ones back there. Now I can at least get, ooh, that smells yummy. Can get back there and get those guys painted. Show you a couple of the other beds. They just look really cool when they're all cleaned up. We've gone through and painted all the uprights on all the beds. Hindsight's 2020, so next time if we were gonna build one of these, Bella, you and your pine shavings, we would cut all our pieces out first and then get several coats of good outdoor paint on them before we built them. Because we did pine on the uprights, it will help them last longer. They won't rot out as fast. We were hoping to get it painted last year, never quite got to it, so we did get them painted this year. They look really nice and neat. So if you're building these, paint your pine boards before you assemble your whole structure is the biggest hint I could give on building these galvanized pine raised beds. So I did wind up adding another piece of metal because they were still trying to get on here and roost, my ladies. So that's where I'm going to end today's video. I hope you all have a good day and a good week, and we'll see you on Thursday's video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Talk to you later. Bye.